Hey everyone, today we're looking at the Sylvox 55-inch outdoor gaming television set. It has a lot of cool features, so let's have a closer look.
Starting with the unboxing, it comes in a rather large box, but surprisingly, it was packed extremely tight and well. The TV itself isn't that heavy, but I did need help getting it out of the box. And once out of the box, it was pretty easy from there. Included is also a remote, but it's dustproof, and you will need a Phillips head screwdriver to get access to the battery compartment. It also comes included with 2 batteries. Now, next I flipped over the TV and I took a look at the input ports. You will have to remove 4 thumb screws to get access. We're going to start off with the power cable, and there's a very thin metal bar which secures it in place, which prevents it from coming out. There are also grooves where you can actually guide the cable out of the TV, which is a great extra touch. Once that's done, I installed the cover back on with those 4 thumb screws, and now I'm going to have a look at the rolling stand that I opted in for this TV. This allows me to move it around the backyard, so I started installing it by opening up the box. It is a very heavy duty stand that comes with a ton of pieces, but once you get the hang of it, it's actually very easy to put together. It took me about 20 minutes. I installed the brackets that go in the back of the TV, and it simply just hangs on to the rolling stand. Very simple design, but it does not allow you to tilt. So once you hang it up, that's basically the position it's going to stay on for a while. The casters work very well and are smooth on many different surfaces, and they can be individually locked. And included on the back of the TV is an accessory basket where you can keep the remote. This TV runs off of Google TV, and here's a closer look at the remote. We do have Netflix available to us, which is great. The TV itself runs off of 170 watts and 120 Hz refresh rate.
Now the whole entire TV is sealed up with silicone, and it has a metal bezel, so it is completely waterproof on the front. And on the back, we do have some inlets and outlets for the built-in fan to keep this television cool, and we have some really loud speakers on the system too. Now throughout this video, it's going to be kind of difficult to show you how bright this TV actually is because it has a super glossy display, but hopefully I'll be able to adjust some camera settings so you can get a better idea of how bright it is throughout the day.
Now, since this TV is especially meant for gaming, I invited my friend who is a really big gamer, so he's going to hook up his laptop and his Xbox to the back of this TV, and we're going to test out the latency of this TV. So fingers crossed, let's hope for a good test and result here. A great spec about this TV is the fact that it's 1000 nits, so that's pretty important, and Aaron's about to tell you why.
Brightness is important because especially in games that have like dark shadows and whatnot, you might not be able to see the detail in those games. A good example would be like a first-person shooter like Call of Duty, and you're playing online, you might not see that enemy in the corner there if the screen brightness isn't bright enough.
From my perspective, everything looked pretty good. Aaron definitely had some feedback since he's more into gaming than I am, but hopefully just by looking at this footage, you can get some sort of idea how well this TV performs in daylight, especially when the camera starts zooming out. You can actually see how bright it is outside and how you can perfectly still see the 1000 nit screen on the TV. So let's hear what Aaron has to say.
Dude, these speakers are freaking the best thing. Like, this is definitely the best speakers I've ever heard on a television. Which makes sense, because it's normally noisier outdoors, so you want a little bit louder speakers. These aren't disappointing, and they're not distorting either. I like it a lot. So far I'm noticing that there's very minimal input lag. I'm hitting frame rates that it shouldn't be a problem. Like the gameplay is smooth. Fortunately, my computer doesn't have the power to output like 4K high frame rate, but maybe with a better rig. But so far I'm noticing way better input lag with the mouse and keyboard, and I do have the mouse hardwired in. It's connected via USB. This is definitely playable, for sure. I killed him in time. You saw that? He got me with his little thing, and then I got him.
And for those of you who just want to watch a little bit of YouTube or just regular TV, here's what this TV is going to look like in bright sunlight. There is a little bit of reflection since this is a glossy display, but I just want you to have a look at this clip here and let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. Is 1000 nits of brightness bright enough? Don't forget that this is a 4K display with 120 Hz refresh rate. Those are very important specs to look at. In my opinion, looking at this TV dead on, it looks great. but when you're looking at it from a different angle, the reflections can get in the way. Here's a quick look at that.
So if you're looking for a really nice TV for outdoor use and for low latency, especially for gamers, make sure to check out the link down below. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section, and I'll see you in another video.